It's the Lima Lemurs going up against the Bacon. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. Christian Campbell, the next to hit. First pitch, not close. 1 out, base is empty. That one hit to right. Soler gets under it. Makes the grab, and that quickly 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. And that one upstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hit run.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. Jenkins leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So up next, Manny Ramirez.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
It's 0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him. That's out number 3. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Late on that fastball.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Lawler. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings through that one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And there's a fly ball, deep right field. Going, gone! He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's. Just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep, and that one is lifted in the air. Ramirez sizing this one up, out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Stan Musial. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ozzie Smith stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Tap foul at the plate. Musial off of first with 2 away. Check swing. Went around. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Next offering is downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Back foot slider ties him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. Fernando Cruz will take over here. And the first offering is not close. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And it drops in. And a good start to the inning. Dalton Rushing will hit next. And that is out of play. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Snuck the fastball by him. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler. First offering misses badly for ball 1. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Man at first, 1 away. That one in there across the letters. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2-2. And it's filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Now here is Nick Kurtz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fans another, and that's 3. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Billy Wagner.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Up and in, look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now Joe Morgan. There's a strike. Wagner, one of the most dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and it's largely due to the swing and miss stuff. And that's in for a strike.
And he shortens the game. Those 3 outs, they seem like they go really quickly, and that's the type of guy you love to play behind if you're on defense.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And you really think about the mentality, there's a little bit of intimidation factor that plays in too.
Yeah, a very commanding presence out there on the mound, and you can see the confidence just in his body language.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. 2 away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. And here it comes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. All set for the start. Mason Miller comes on trying to close it out.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's going to be Christian Campbell.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next offering upstairs. Fouled off. He was late.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one not close. Yeah, that's ball 2. Swing and a ground ball. Paredes fires over to first. And they're down to their last out. Now a chance for Walker Jenkins. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone.
Aroldis Chapman on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now Dick Allen. And there it is.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Lemurs going up against the Bacon. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next pitch way upstairs. For those of you tuning in who might be new to the GBL, it stands for the Global Baseball League. It's an 8-team league that plays what many consider a mini season.
It's baseball, but it's different, that's for sure.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Not even close there. And the count is 2-0. What do you mean by it's different?
Well, the 28-game season, it changes everything. You don't have a lot of time for losing streaks or slumps in this league, especially with only 4 teams reaching the postseason.
And now it's filled up. The shortened schedule sort of forces teams to start hot and stay hot the entire season.
Exactly. You don't ease into it. The GBL ain't a marathon. It's a sprint. Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. And that's ripped for a base hit. The throw in. The tag out.
That's an out.
So up next, Manny Ramirez. There's the strike. First and second, 2 down. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been...
New pitcher on here, Josh Hader.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And there's the ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs. Bases are full. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Over to first, and a quick out, number 1. Pete Crow Armstrong at the plate now as he chases after that one. Up the middle. Off balance throw in time. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now, Stan Musial just missed. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Freeman at second. Musial on at first with 2 down. And a count 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Left field. And it drops in. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh, outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses across to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one drifts inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Digging in, Jordan Lawler. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. And another ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-1.
Fouled off down the right side.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nick Kurt, Fernando Cruz gets the call from the pen. That hits the dirt. 1-0. That one almost got him. Foul ball there. No score here in the second. And that misses.
That's
and that's ball 3. Swings through that one for strike 2. Outside, and that is ball 4. Now it's the right fielder, Max Clark. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller. Check swing, and that's a ball. Kurtz off of first with 2 away. Missed with a changeup, and now 2-0. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Clips the corner, and the count is filled up.
Count is full.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Way high.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That was straight queso right there.
Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The other way. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Billy Wagner. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Isaac Paredes can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Pitch misses there. 1-1. Hard hit to third. Throws across the diamond. That's one out, the bottom of the second. So digging in, Joe Morgan. That one's in there, 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's a little high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's inside. Swings and misses, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that one fouled off. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. And there's the ball. And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Top half of the third inning, and they hand the ball over to a new arm, Jimmy Garcia. In the dirt, ball one. And that one missing low.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Allen up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. To Ozzie, on to Freddie, double play. So 2 down now, and here is Manny Ramirez. Walked his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Top of the third, no score. And that's too high. Next pitch is downstairs. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Jorge Soler digs in now. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down in the inning. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2-1.
Just missed.
3-1.
And there's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Oh, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
1-1. 2-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. 2 on, 2 outs.
count.
Squirts away a little bit. In there safely. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Ball 4, he walked in. And that keeps things going. A new pitcher in the game, Bruce Sutter. And that's down and away.
That's a ball.
Bases loaded, 2 down. And another ball.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher. Aroldis Chapman. And fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Hard hit left side. Over to first. Great pick. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd
swings and misses, struck him out. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Next offering upstairs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And now the winning run is on base.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Start of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That's in there. That's strike 1. And he pumps it a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Not close with that one. 2-2. High in the air, out to right. Soler. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. Max Clark will hit next. And takes low for ball 1. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. In the dirt. Runner stays put at third. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 3-1 is on the way. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gone now. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound. Oh, yeah. Presley. Fought off foul. skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings.
Ball.
Misses off the plate, and it's 2-1. That one missed.
3-1.
He walked him, and that will keep things going.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And a base hit right there. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. Next to hit, Dick Allen. And that one upstairs,
that's
ball
ball.
1. Campbell over at second. Jenkins at first, 2 out of the inning.
No, that's low.
Squirts
Ball.
away a little bit. And another ball.
3-0.
And that'll load
That's
the
ball
bases.
4. Take your base.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So
Your
they're
ball,
all
one
loaded
strike.
up with 2 outs. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 and 2's the count. 2 and 2.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So the closer summoned from the bullpen. Felix. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Flied to right. His on the ground out to short. Whips it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, he
0-1.
knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a
1-2.
fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
That's
Now
a
he's just
ball.
going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. 1-0 the final. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Inland Empire going up against Tokyo. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away. And on the mound today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Pete Crow Armstrong now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Outside low and 1-1.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength and ultra-fast arm and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
We got a full count.
1 out, bases empty. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Ball one there.
Ball. 1-0.
Crow Armstrong stands at first with 1 out. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Edwin Diaz comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's the third. And they get Musial for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Ozzie Smith. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Leading off, Ellie De La Cruz. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler. First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering misses. It's 2-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Way out front for strike two.
1-2's the count.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ryan Helsley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One up, one down. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. And first offering is fouled off.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
0-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2.
Next pitch just misses. Now 1-2. Line drive, base hit. So a man at first. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Misses inside. Ball one. Morgan at first, one gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count even 1-1. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's two away. Michael Conforto will climb in. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. Outside
That's
low. And it's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first, and that will end the inning. Back here in Tokyo. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. In there at the knees, 0-1. Inside, just missed. Pitch misses, 2-1. And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Bill Mazeroski now at the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that.
Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now here is Walker Jenkins.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Next offering is down low.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
3-0.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Runner at second here, one gone. And the tying run is on base. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Jenkins up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. And there's the automatic.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big.
So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Base
in the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Mazeroski, the runner at third. Jenkins on second. Sanders at first. One gone.
Ball. 2-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Fernando Cruz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Definitely a huge at bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
Wood.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2 outs. Bases are full. And that one fouled off. In the dirt.
Well, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
De La Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. That's down and in.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
3 balls and no strikes. That's
in the dirt.
Take your base.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough.
So a lefty out of the pen, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man.
Ball,
and
no strikes.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 outs. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1. 2-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1.
We got a full count.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And a swing and a miss.
Now
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Lee Smith. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Line drive, base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Ground ball could be 2. De La Cruz over to second, back to first, and that is a double play. Stan Musial digs in now.
Five, 4, 3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so...
Swing, and he breaks his back. Lawler right there to make the grab. Set for the bottom of the third. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Just
That's the
missed.
ball. Outside.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nick Kurtz. On the inside corner for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Ground ball left side. Slings it across, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ball outside.
Fastball is outside. Trying to send this to extra innings. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that just misses.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Swings and misses. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, Mazeroski throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Raleigh getting ready to hit. That misses. 1-0. With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Next pitch, not close, up high. This one high in the air to left center. Hauls it in for the out. And the batter now, Isaac Paredes. Walked his first time. And that one lifted in the air center field. Jenkins has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And that's the bottom of the fourth. Now Walker Jenkins. Ryan Presley will take over.
Ryan Presley.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pitch misses inside. And it's 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-2.
That one to first. Freeman steps on first for the out. Now at the plate, Reggie. Cade Smith gets the ball now.
Cade Smith.
Fought off foul. Winning run at third, one down. And here in extra innings. Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Dalton Rushing, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike at 95. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on. We're back, and there's go-ahead run on base. Joe Morgan now at the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And the slider just misses. So now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jorge Soler up at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And ball one to the right fielder.
1-0.
Hit on the ground to short. Lawler. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth. And here is Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. Strike one. And a breaking ball misses outside. Ground ball up the middle. Lawler tossed to first, and it's a 1-2. Bottom of the inning. Now the left field. Bruce Sutter taking over on the mound.
Bruce Sutter.
First pitch just misses.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching down and makes the grab. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. There's a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Rushing. The runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Josh Hader.
Lawler swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
0-2.
Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Cade Smith.
They know that he can get a right-hander out.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. The relay to 3rd. He gets there. Winning run at 3rd with only 1 out. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
To the right side, takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options.
Laser could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Throw in holds that trail runner at 3rd base. They're at the corners with 2. Bottom of the 6th, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
1 strike.
On the inside corner for a strike. On the ground to 1st, and that one handled. And he takes it himself for the out. Nick Kurtz digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. And fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. And he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game. So they bring on the veteran, Jimmy Garcia. Mazeroski at the plate now, and that's inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch. It's going to produce a strikeout or
got him. Huge strikeout there. And now Walker Jenkins. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. This could end it. Just missing there. Now 1-2. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Goodbye from Kaiju Cave in Tokyo. We'll talk to you soon.